up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. A lot of news to talk about. Depay deal going to be announced this week. Thank God. We've been linked to Jose Gaya, Kingsley Coman, and Aymeric Laporte as well. Konrad and Todibo are going to be leaving the club very soon, and other players to follow them as well. And our opponents for the Joan Gamper trophy have also been revealed. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, try to get the 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, smash that subscribe button down below as well. And let's get into it. Before we get into this video is sponsored by the One Football app. It is an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well, top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Let's start off with the news in regards to Memphis Depay joining Barcelona. Mundo Deportivo have come out saying that the signing of Memphis Depay can be announced anytime from today onwards after closing the final details of the deal that made the deal get delayed, and his presentation will be taking place after the Euros. Now, Luis Kanu from TV3, who we all know is a very close source to Ronald Koeman, he's come out saying that Depay to Barcelona is a done deal. And Fabrizio Romano has come out saying that Barcelona are working to complete the Depay deal this week. The club is confident after improving contract proposals a few days ago. Koeman is directly involved in the process as well, and Depay's camp is now optimistic too. And Mateo Morito came out back in that statement from Romano saying that FC Barcelona are closing the final details to sign Memphis Depay. I mean, finally. He's going to be a fantastic signing, by the way, guys. I'm super excited for it. I don't think it'll be announced today as I'm uploading this video, and I'll tell you why later on in the video. But I do expect it to be announced maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I don't think it'll be announced on the weekend. My best guess is probably either Thursday or Friday. We'll wait and see, but I am very confident, and all the reports are saying that the deal will be completed this week. Now, with Barcelona seeing the signing of Memphis Depay, we have also been linked with another forward, and that is Kingsley Coman from Bayern Munich. Billions have come out saying that Barcelona and Chelsea are following Kingsley Coman's situation closely. The player wants to leave Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich are inflexible and asking for an astronomical offer for his transfer. Now, Koeman is in a very similar situation as Dembele, 1 year left on his contract, and he wants to actually leave. Dembele, of course, is open to staying. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But Koeman wants to leave, and Bayern Munich want to sell him this summer to get some money rather than him leave for free next year. And if Dembele leaves, I don't mind bringing in Koeman as a replacement. But at the moment, one of Barcelona's priorities is bringing in a new center back, and Sport have come out saying that Aymeric Laporte pressures Manchester City to sign for Barcelona. He knows that Barcelona's economic situation makes it very difficult, but he wants to try. He will do everything in his power to convince the English team to sell him to Barcelona. And Juan Martí came out back in that statement from Sport saying that Aymeric Laporte is a serious option for Barcelona and he wants to leave Manchester City. But Barcelona has actually asked for more time as they first need to sell players. They want a player exchange with Manchester City, and the two clubs will have to work on a formula. And one of those formulas includes Sergio Roberto and Ousmane Dembele as well. Rack one have come out saying that Man City have increased their interest in Sergio Roberto and Ousmane Dembele, and the English club have up to 7 players available for exchange for Barcelona. Now, we do have some more news in regards to Roberto and Ousmane Dembele. Firstly, on Roberto, Mundo Deportivo have come out saying the agent of Sergio Roberto could meet with the club this week to discuss his future. Roberto right now is considered as transferable. Now, on Ousmane Dembele, Xavi Campos from TV3, who is very reliable, he's come out saying that Juventus have offered Ousmane Dembele a salary of 12 million per year, which is around 250k a week, on the condition that he lets his contract at Barcelona expire and arrives to the Italian club on a free next year. And if that's the case, Barcelona will completely freeze him out next season, hindering his chances of going to the World Cup in 2022. And we could also get some more news about Ousmane Dembele in the next few hours, because Mundo Deportivo have come out saying the meeting between agents of Ilaix Moriba and Ousmane Dembele is scheduled for later on today. The club is more optimistic about Ilaix Moriba, but for Dembele, they are suspicious that he doesn't want to renew and leave for free next year. Now, the reports about Barcelona and Man City doing a swap deal this summer is picking up more and more pace, and Pep Guardiola wants one of either Sergio Roberto or Ousmane Dembele. For me, the situation is very clear. Chuck Roberto in there, 100%, no doubt about it. Dembele, we offer him a new contract. If he renews, he stays. If not, we either bench him this whole entire season so he doesn't, comes back very poorly, or we can sell him on this summer and include him in swap deals as well. That's probably what I would do, the best move, or of course get an offer for 50 million for him and accept it. But Pep does want some Barcelona players. Barcelona wants some Man City players. For me, we have to get either Aymeric Laporte. I wouldn't mind João Cancelo. Gundogan as well is not a bad shout. Those three are probably my top 3, but there's 7. I'd probably expect Riyad Mahrez to be in there as as well. Raheem Sterling, keep him as far away from Barcelona as possible, please. He's absolutely dreadful. He's just a pace merchant, can't dribble, can't shoot, can't do nothing. Keep him far away from here. So I would definitely expect a deal to happen between Man City and Barcelona this summer with the swap deal plus some cash maybe. The big question is who's going to be involved. Now another deal that Barcelona could potentially do to bring in a new defender this summer is for Jose Gaya from Valencia, as of course as a left back. When Roberto come out saying that Barcelona looking for an experienced left back to replace Junior Firpo and provide good competition for Jordi Alba. Jose Gaya is an option, but Valencia could ask for his 40 million euro release clause. Player exchanges are available. Now a lot of people tell me in my comments section why not just swap Junior Firpo for Jose Gaya. The problem is that Valencia want money. They're in big debt. They're even more so in debt than Barcelona. That's why they've been selling a lot of their big players over the past few summers. They need money, not players. For me, what I would do if I was Barcelona, offer around 20 to 25 million. If they reject it, move on, because of course we can't afford that at the end of the day. But for me, Jose Gaya is the best option at left back to provide good competition for. With Barcelona planning a big rebuild this summer, there's going to be a lot of new players coming in. That means there's going to be a lot of current players who are going to have to leave, and we have some news about that. Firstly, about Samuel Umtiti coming in from Barca, saying that Barcelona do not care if Umtiti thinks that he's non-transferable. The club want to sell him for around 5 to 10 million. They don't want him to leave him to Rakitic, Vidal, and Suarez last summer. And Barcelona have communicated to Samuel Umtiti that he has no place in the current squad. I completely agree with this. Umtiti on 250k a week, not playing whatsoever. We have to get him off the wage bill, and any sort of money for his transfer would be very helpful. Now, the next player that could be leaving Barcelona this summer is Philippe Coutinho, coming in from Ilkam Konrad, saying that Leicester City want Philippe Coutinho on loan from Barcelona this summer. Negotiations between the two clubs have begun. Now we talked about this yesterday from Mundo Deportivo. They came out saying the same thing. They're thinking about a loan move or even offering 20 million for him. And the current Leicester City manager Brendan Rodgers coached Coutinho at Liverpool during his best times there at the club, so that could have a big factor as well in his decision. For me, I'd much rather have the 20 million than a loan move, but any of them would be good for Barcelona. And the final player that could be leaving Barcelona this summer is Miralem Pjanic, coming in from Sports, and that Massimiliano Allegri wants to train Miralem Pjanic again, and Pjanic wants to return to Juventus and play for Allegri. And there have been contacts between Barcelona and Juventus. Now this rumor has been going on now for the past few weeks, and nothing is advanced at the moment. Yeah, we know what Juventus want, Miralem Pjanic. We know that Pjanic wants to go back, but that's it. Juventus has not made an offer. Barcelona have not received an offer for a loan move or maybe a transfer, something like that. And from Barcelona's standpoint, getting rid of Pjanic is an absolute win. He's one of the top earners at the club, I believe top 5, earning 300k a week. That's ridiculous. He's played 2 games since February. PSG in the last game against Eibar. That's it. He's just does not fit in Ronald Koeman's plan, does not fit in the Barcelona system as well. Getting rid of him in any way, shape, or form would be the best for Barcelona. Now, with Pjanic likely going to be leaving the club this summer, there will be a little bit of a void in that midfield, and Ronald Koeman has asked Juan Laporte for a new midfielder. When Deportivo come out saying that Ronald Koeman insists on signing a new midfielder, he's asked for a physical midfielder who arrives well in the box and with good technique on the ball, both in combination with the play as well and line-breaking passes. In the current midfield, of course, Busquets, De Jong, Pedri, Mariba, and Ricky Puig will continue, and Pjanic, Fernandez, Coutinho, and Alenia are expected to leave. Busquets is a key player, but he can't function as well as he did a few years ago. Last season, Koeman varied his game time very well. Frankie de Jong is an undisputed starter, and Pedri has earned his place at the moment. Ricky Puig will continue as insisted from the board of directors. Koeman trusts Mariba, and the club wants to renew his contract as well. And also, a decision will be made about Alex Collado. So, of course, Collado can play in that midfield, but he's more so of a winger. For me, I completely agree. We need another midfielder. We cannot rely on Busquets, de Jong, and Pedri for the entire season. Of course, we have 2 current substitutes in Mariba and Ricky Puig, but they're 18 and 21 years old. We cannot, rely on them in, a Champions League semi-final or something like that to bring them on in the game. And there's too much pressure on them as well. If they make one mistake, the paper will be filled with all Ricky Puig making mistakes that cost Barcelona in the game. For me, we definitely need to bring in another experienced midfielder this summer. Now, aside from the players that have been rumored out of Barcelona over the past 24 hours, we have had 2 sales confirmed over the past 24 hours. Firstly is Konrad, coming in from ESPN, saying that Konrad de la Fuente is close to a move to Olympique Marseille, loan plus clause to make it a permanent transfer. And Mateo Marito from Sky Sports came out back in that same from ESPN, but not entirely. He's come out saying that practically everything is closed between Olympique Marseille and Konrad de la Fuente. No loan. The player will sign a 4-year contract, and Barcelona will have a buyback option after the 2nd year. And just to seal the deal, Xabi Lemos from Cat Radio has come out saying that Konrad de la Fuente wants to leave Barcelona. He is disappointed with the lack of opportunities Ronald Koeman has given to him. His future could be at Marseille. Jorge Sampaoli himself has called Konrad to convince him to join. Now, right now, it looks like he's going to be joining Marseille. We're not too sure if it's a loan deal or a permanent transfer. All we know for sure is that Barcelona will have a buyback option, which is very, very good. And the transfer fee that's being rumored at the moment is 5 million euros. And also, the deal is expected to be completed over the next 24 to 48 hours. So by then, we'll know the exact details of Konrad de la Fuente's move to Olympique Marseille. The second sale that has been confirmed over the past 24 hours is Joan Clair Todibo to Nice, coming in from Fabrizio Romano. He's come out saying that Nice are progressing in talks about Joan Clair Todibo on a permanent transfer from Barcelona for 8.5 million plus variables, and there's no buyback option included. Some final payment details are left to be agreed upon. So with Todibo and Konrad leaving, Barcelona have earned a total of 13.5 1.5 million euros. Let's now get into the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, coming in from Juan Martí from Sport, saying that several heavyweights of the first team are annoyed with the club for the dismissal of Garcia Pimienta and Alex Garcia. There are several players who value the figures of Garcia and Pimienta very positively, and some were even at their command. The decision to sack Pimienta and Alex was completely unexpected, and even more so considering that both had been informed a few days ago that they would continue at the club. Many of the staff found out about the dismissal from the media, and some of the first team players believe it's a mistake to dismiss two people whose knowledge on Barcelona youth football is completely total, and there are already several important clubs that have been interested in Garcia Pimienta. That's some good news. He'll find a new club very easily, hopefully very soon as well, and I have to agree with the players here. I think it's unconditional and unacceptable that you sack someone a few days after you tell them you're going to stay, and of course Pimienta knows the club in and out as well, but of course in the end of the day you have to trust Juan Laporte's decision. Next one's coming in from Mundo Deportivo, said that the General Assembly will take place on Sunday where the members will vote on the Super League. Laporte will address the background and current situation, and decision will be made on the club's final position as proposed before June the 30th. Next one's coming in from Rack 1, saying that Barcelona are currently negotiating with Juventus regarding a possible fixture of the Joan Gamper Cup. The men's team and the women's team would face each other on the same day. The match will be played before the start of the domestic leagues. Now you might be wondering, I thought you told us a few days ago that we're going to be facing Man City in the Joan Gamper. Well, that has actually changed. Barcelona versus Man City is a separate match that will be played to raise funds for research for ALS in support of Juan Carlos Untitled, and the match will not be played for the Joan Gamper trophy. So we're going to get two big games in preseason, playing Man City for ALS research, and also Juventus Ronaldo were coming to the Camp Nou for the Joan Gamper trophy. Now also coming in from Rack 1, Man City nutritionist Silvia Trimolida will join Barcelona. She will set the pattern at the food level, an aspect of players that take care of their own by hiring professionals. So we're going to bring in one of the top nutritionists in the world. Of course, she did help Messi with his recovery back in 2013 when he was getting a lot of injury. Great addition from Juan Laporte, and another person coming in from Man City. And the final topic that I want to discuss is Barcelona's kit release presentation that will be happening later on today. In about 5 hours time after I upload this video, Barcelona will officially present their new kit, and Piqué, Roberto, Pedri, Griezmann, Frankie de Jong, and Ter Stegen will be the protagonists in the photos and the videos of the new Barcelona kit that will be presented today. So expect that later on today. As you see from the thumbnail of Barcelona's YouTube channel, you can clearly see it on the right hand side of the screen. That will be the new kit for next season. Big crap, but hey, we're stuck with it. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video, and of course let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to know is about the departures of Konrad and Todibo. What are your thoughts about that, and who else needs to leave the club this summer? And make sure you guys subscribe down below as well. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.